TNT Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'll let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime, and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Darren McGee. What's up, Darren? Who is that? Xenia, Ohio. Detroit, Vaughn Street Productions. What's up? Vaughn, get that money. Gambia, West Africa. What's up, motherland? Divine chosen one. I see David Egan, Chi-Town, Easy Money. What's up? Harold Tiller, Marco Scott, Chi-Town, back to back. D. Frank, I see you. Buckhorse, DC. What up? Troy. What's up, Troy? Diane Sweet. Deborah Foss from Louisiana. Envy Me. What's up? Okay, fam, I'm going in. Let me put my subject up here right quick. Let's put the subject on the screen. Boom. Y'all see that old dude right there in the middle? That's a neighborhood watch man. This guy saw the guy to the left cutting grass and edging, and he confronted him. What you doing in my neighborhood, man? I can't come in your neighborhood. If I go in your neighborhood, I'm going to jail. So what you doing in my neighborhood? He got him, he filming him, got his phone out and everything. And dude was like, huh? What? What you talking about, man? You don't get your black ass from around here. Now, he didn't really say that, fam, but he wanted to. In any event, this guy with the shovel, he goes around. I think he had a shovel in his hand. Well, a weed cutter in his hand. He goes around in different neighborhoods, and he finds distressed properties that sometimes are abandoned or oftentimes that are abandoned, and he will voluntarily cut that grass, trim the yard, whatever needs to be done, cut down weeds. I've seen him do this a few times. So he goes around, and this is his way of giving back to the community. He enriches the community by cutting grass and, just making the properties look better with his landscaping capabilities. That's what he does. So this black guy sees him in his neighborhood, and he decides to confront him. Walks up to dude and slaps him up. Get your ass out of my neighborhood. Well, he didn't really do that, y'all, but, a little theatrics, you know what I'm saying? A little theatrics every now and then wouldn't hurt. But no, he didn't do all of that. He just confronted him and said, hey, man, what you doing in my neighborhood? Identify yourself. Where have we heard that at? Identify yourself. Who are you? Dude was like, I ain't got to tell you, my name is Sean. Okay, Sean, what you doing here? Who told you can come out here and cut this grass? He said, well, this is what I do. I just come out and I volunteer my services. But we ain't asked you to come out here. What you out here for? And he just kept charging him up. And he eventually just went and called the police because dude wouldn't really give him the answers that he wanted. He called the police. Now, when I first started watching it, I'm checking it out, and I'm going like, Okay, a taste of your own medicine. And this is what I mean, fam. Yeah, it was messed up. I mean, just here's the thing. So just using my common sense and my my natural ability to be rational about situations and circumstances. If I just look at that at face value and not consider all the things in the past, all the times in the past that a white person has accosted a black person and ran a black person off from a neighborhood or told them they wasn't supposed to be in the neighborhood and tried to force them to identify themselves and provide ID and all that type of stuff. If I didn't consider all that stuff, I would say, man, this dude out of pocket. But considering all of this stuff that we see every single day, all of these viral videos, thousands of viral videos of white folks confronting black folks and telling them that they're not supposed to be somewhere, trying to control their bodies. It's hard for me to get upset about this one. It's hard for me to be mad about this one. This is one. They got thousands. This is one incident. I got to let the brother make it. I'm letting him make it, man. I'm going to let him make it on this. Yeah, you know, if it wasn't for all this other stuff we see every day, all day, every day, I would be like, man, that's messed up. Dude out of pocket, mind your own business. The man trying to do some good in the hood. You know, the man come there and he trying to make the neighborhood look better. He cleaning up the neighborhood. He's mowing these people yard who won't mow the yard themselves. That a good manicured yard makes the whole neighborhood looks good. It makes your property more valuable. It's a good look. It's hard to argue with that. But considering all this stuff we got to deal with on a daily basis, I got to give it to the brother this one time. I'm just going to let him have it, man. I ain't going to go in on him. I'm going to let him have it. I'm going to let him have it, man. He got that. I'm going to let him have it. Dude he was getting his mail carrying thing on too. He was like, hey, what you doing here? No, I got to know what you're doing here. No, because if I come in your neighborhood and I'm going to jail. Now, you ain't supposed to be in my neighborhood like I ain't supposed to be in your neighborhood. That's how he was handling it. He was talking like that. And I was like, man, this dude is tripping. But then I was like, he kind of went from a male Karen to me. I may need to change his title. Because he kind of went from a male Karen to a Karen neighbor. Yeah, Karen neighbor. Yeah. Neighborhood watch. We all need neighborhood watchmen like that. And now check this out, fam, for some of y'all who might be still upset about it, right? What about this logic? When the police pull up, he tell the police, we don't know who he is. Or for all we know, he might go to his truck and come out and blow up the whole neighborhood. You know, the police like, nah, well, why do you do that? No. We've seen white folks come into black neighborhoods and go into the store that's predominantly black or most where they see a lot of black people shopping and air it out. We've seen white people, we know of situations where a white person have walked into a black church and just started blowing it up. We seen that happen. There was no other reason for him to be there. So imagine what if those black people in that church would have been more suspicious of this white guy who they never seen before. They never seen him in the neighborhood before. It'd be different if it was a white guy that they had a relationship with, they had a rapport with, and they know this white guy, he's proven himself to be safe, a good dude, that's different. But they ain't never seen that dude before. What if everybody would have just put their guards up as soon as he walked through that door and watched him, kept a careful eye on him? Perhaps he might have been able to get one or two pops off, but it wouldn't have been that much. It wouldn't have been, the carnage wouldn't have been as severe had they not been so trusting. So I have to look at when he started saying it like that. Yeah, man, we got to, Yeah, man, that's plausible that dude could come into the neighborhood and act like he there trying to help, just to try to rock everybody to sleep, and then come out. Next thing you know, he blowing up the neighborhood. It's possible. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I totally detest about the entire thing. The police. The police response, which we know the police operate with a double standards. We know that. We already know that. And it was no different in this situation. The police was very annoyed that the brother would call the police on a white dude. He was annoyed. And he was talking to the brother kind of aggressive, like, yeah, well, the black dude was like, well, yeah, he come in my neighborhood, and da-da-da. The cop was like, what do you mean your neighborhood? You own the neighborhood? Like, I ain't never, out of all them hundreds of thousands of videos I've seen with white people turning into Karens and Kens, calling the police on black folks, I ain't never heard when the white person say something about their neighborhood, this person not belonging. I ain't never heard a police officer say, what this ain't your, what you saying is your neighborhood? You own the neighborhood? You own this neighborhood or something? I ain't never heard of, I never heard. They was always very understanding, very patient. This cop was annoyed, like, how dare you call the police on my white brethren? I know some of y'all don't like it, but if you listen, fam, change the narrative, and I ain't got to talk about this. But as long as it exists, as long as it's going on, as long as it happens for real in real time, I'm going to speak on it. If you don't like it, change the narrative. All you cops out there that's listening to what I'm saying, if you don't like it, stop being biased. Stop being biased. Stop with your double standards. And now you ain't got to hear me speak on it. But as long as it's real, as long as it's going down, as long as it's happening, I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to expose you. If not for the double standards, this ain't even a conversation. I'm talking about something different. But yeah, the cop was very annoyed and very condescending. He was like, how dare you call the police on this white man? And then he told the white guy, yeah, if he bothers you any again, if you have any more trouble out of this guy, give us a call. Have any more trouble out of him, give us a call. I ain't never heard that before. So yeah, fam, I'm going to speak on it. I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it. I'm speaking on it. The double standard. If not for the double standard, I would have been like, is this dude crazy? Here this man is coming out here volunteering his time to make your neighborhood look better, to do something that you wasn't even willing to do. Not to say that he was obligated to do it because it wasn't his house. But still, some outsider comes into your neighborhood and mows the lawn, cleans up the property to make your street, your neighborhood look better, and you complaining about it? Typically, I would have had a problem with that. But considering all the hundreds or even thousands of videos I've seen with these Karens and Kens accosting black people who live in their neighborhoods, who are sometimes homeowners, how they try to make them feel unwelcome and try to stop them and ask for their papers. Prove to me that you live in this neighborhood, that you belong in this apartment complex. Let me see your key fob. Considering all of that, I got to give the brother a pass. I'm giving the brother a pass. I'm giving him a pass. Perhaps if we had more brothers who did that, we would have fewer Kens and Karens out there. Because sometimes, in order for people to have some type of compassion or just basic respect, you got to give them a taste of their own medicine, because otherwise they wouldn't understand it. Sometimes you got to give them a taste of their own medicine. So once it started happening to them, now all of a sudden they got a conscience. Now all of a sudden they can relate. Yeah. So I'm giving the brother a pass. In fact, I'm giving him a license. Keep at it, brother. Keep going. Keep going. You find somebody else that looks suspicious in your neighborhood, stop them. Pull out the cell phone and call the police. Make them identify themselves. Yeah, man. Fair exchange ain't robbery. I ain't mad at them. Going to the comments. What's up, Lone Wolf? Ruth Robinson. What's up, Ruth? Mad Wolf 2357. Christos Demetrius. What's up? Christos Demetrius. Joe Delaney. Kenny Jones. Miss Jazzy is in the building. What's up, Miss Jazzy? Oh, make sure you go get your tickets for the Willie D Live show in Houston, September 9th. The tour is kicking off on September 9th. Also, go to willied.com to check out when tickets will be available in your city. There's a list. Just scroll on down, and you'll see. Hopefully, you'll see your city. If you don't see it, then you can always send us a message and request that the tour make a stop in your city. The Willie D Live tour is hitting the road, starting in Houston, September 9th. That's 9/9/2024. 9/9. It's going down. Go to willied.com. willied.com to check it out. I drink water like whiskey, like somebody drinking whiskey. Watch this. Water be refreshing. Mystery of Seven. What's up? Tim 1978. Yeah, fam, make sure you go get your tickets right now, because the tickets, the price will go up. The price will go up right now. We got an early bird special running. So if you're in H-Town or plan to be in H-Town around September 9th, get your tickets now. Get your tickets now. If you think you're going to be in the city, get your tickets now, because this event will sell out. D Selmore 1, what up? Mouse Tony. Jose Sissiyama. LaShawn Peoples, making sense of the madness. I like that. Make some sense of the madness. Let me put a picture up of this guy again. This guy right here is something else. The guy in the middle. I like that guy. I bet you he got some stories to tell. I bet the whole neighborhood got stories about him. he did not mind turning that camera on and going to confront dude, asking dude, why is he in his neighborhood? Like, why are you in my neighborhood? Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing here? Who told you you could just come over here and cut some grass? I need to know who you are. Called the police and got himself a standard American cop who did not really respect his right to call the police on someone who he suspected that could be capable of committing a crime or who may have committed a crime. Police didn't respect him at all, but he stood on business. And he continued to tell the police officer why he felt threatened by this dude. This cop, totally arrogant, showed that he was annoyed the entire time. But hey, man, all's well ends well. The brother got his point across, and he found out he forced dude to show his ID. How many times have we seen that? With the shoe on the other foot. This is the first time I've ever seen any black person call the police on a white person because they were not where they should have been according to the black person. This is the first time I've ever seen a video where a black person called the police on a white person for being suspicious in their neighborhood. First time. So I ain't going in on the brother. I'm giving him a break. That's right. I'm giving him a break. Whoever y'all know this brother, send that brother shout out, man. Say, yo, man, hey, salute. That's right. I'm giving him a break. I'm going to give him the break that the police never gave him. All right, fam, that's my time. I appreciate y'all joining the live. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.